Can you name this song?
Papa loves mambo. Mama loves
Perry Como released the song Papa Loves Mambo in 1954, and in today's quiz we'll be focusing on 30 other songs that were released between the years 1950 and 1959. Play to guess the song title or song title and artist as well, up to you. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for a bonus point. Good luck!
I need you so that I could die. I love you so. All I have to do is dream.
Starting off with All I Have to Do Is Dream, which topped the UK charts for 7 weeks in 1958.
I'm just a fool in love with you.
Earth Angel was the 1954 debut single for the Penguins.
Like Robin Hood with somebody else's heart. You got me set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me.
Stupid Cupid was a 1958 success for Connie Francis.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
First recorded by Vaughan Monroe and his orchestra, the Chordettes probably had the most success with Mr. Sandman, although a 1981 version by Emmylou Harris did reach the top 10 in multiple countries.
Made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? You're the one.
Ain't That a Shame was a 1955 hit for Fats Domino, with multiple cover versions since recorded by artists such as Pat Boone, The Four Seasons and Cheap Trick.
Robin, go tweet, 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 rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin was a 1958 hit for Bobby Day, with the 1972 Michael Jackson version also charting reasonably well.
Each time we have a quarrel, it almost breaks my heart. Why must I be a teenager in love?
Dion and the Belmonts released A Teenager in Love in 1959.
They're really rocking in Boston and Pittsburgh, PA. Deep in- Sweet little 16. Sweet little 16.
Sweet Little 16 was a 1958 hit for Chuck Berry.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
Hank Ballard and the Midnighters first released The Twist in 1958, with the best-known version of the song by Chubby Checker released in 1960.
Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. I said shake, rock and roll. I said shake, rock and roll.
First recorded by Big Joe Turner in 1954, Bill Haley and his Comets released their cover version just 2 months later.
On this heart of mine, I keep my eyes wide open all the time. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
I Walk the Line was the first song for Johnny Cash to reach number 1 on the US Billboard charts.
Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. On the bayou, jambalaya, crawfish pie.
Hank Williams' 1952 song Jambalaya was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2002.
Una boca de gracia pa' mi patilla, arriba y arriba. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba.
Originally a Mexican folk song, the best known version of La Bamba, at least in terms of the charts in the 50s, was by Richie Valens. Los Lobos then went on to top multiple charts with the song in the 80s.
Can to make all this world seem right. Only you.
The Platters recorded Only You multiple times before setting on the final version, which went on to be a big hit.
If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Rock and roll no more. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
Just finish cleaning up your room.
Yakety Yak was a 1958 hit for the Coasters.
Well, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Ooh, wee.
Reach Petite was the first solo hit for Jackie Wilson since leaving the Dominoes.
Like a song of love that clings to me. Unforgettable.
Originally going to be titled Uncomparable, Nat King Cole was asked to change the title to Unforgettable.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night.
First recorded by Little Willie John in 1956, Peggy Lee released her version of Fever a couple of years later. Many other versions have since been released by artists such as Madonna and Beyoncé.
When the record starts spinning, you chill it, so when you're chicken at the hop.
At the Hop by Danny and the Juniors was one of the best-selling singles of 1958.
I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth. You know that gypsy with the gold cap. Little bottles of love potion number 9.
Love Potion No. 9 was first released by the Clovers in the late 50s, with the Searchers also having success with the song in 1964.
What you do, baby, we be so fine. Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom, then tell me, darling, I'm the only
Shaboom was a 1954 hit for the Chords.
Love life
like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day it's a getting faster. Everyone said go.
Interestingly, the Crickets are not listed on the original single of Every Day by Buddy Holly, despite their involvement within the song.
Every night I hope and pray. Oh, I want a dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone.
Dream Lover by Bobby Darin also features Neil Sedaka on piano.
Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for
Walking After Midnight was originally given to Kay Starr, who turned down the song before Patsy Cline went on to release her version in 1957.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. Birds and bees, I keep on. All I want, that's what I want.
Barrett Strong released Money, That's What I Want in 1959. Come Go With Me was a 1957 song by the Del Vikings, with the Beach Boys also releasing a version in the late 70s.
If you can't come around, at least please tell the phone. Don't be cruel to who heart is true.
One of the many 50s songs to be written by Otis Blackwell, Elvis Presley released Don't Be Cruel in 1956. Although recorded in 1956, Little Richard didn't release Good Golly Miss Molly until 1958. Thurston Harris released Little Bitty Pretty One in 1957, a song which I know from the 1996 film Matilda.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. But what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
And ending with Great Balls of Fire, which was a 1957 hit for Jerry Lee Lewis. So that's the end of the 50s music quiz. What was your total score and which song used was your favourite? Don't forget to let me know in the comments and subscribe for more quizzes. Thank you very much for playing along, and I'll see you again soon for another squiz.